Hello everyone and welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator. So I went and rented a huge excavator and I've been digging out obviously. Um, so we got a flat smooth surface down here. At some point I'll get the nether Frankenstein down here to get closer to this section. Right now we just have the Cordylus dropping into it. And I also, if you come back here, I used the dozer back here. It took me about, I don't know, 4, 5 hours, something like that. I dozed this all down so it's like 3 meters less of the overburden instead of being like 17. It's well, this one's 11, this one's 13, this one's 13. So right in here we're like 17, 16, 17 meters. So we took about 3 to 4 meters off. If you check over here, these are zeros now. This one's got a little bit left in it, but that's because I haven't gotten that far. This one's 0. This one's 0. I'm starting to get closer into here. Um, so some of these are starting, and then we're back up. So as you see, it's 5 meters, 5.5 meters still. But before that was like 8 meters of overburden. So we got all that out of there, and we're going to hopefully get a little bit better amounts on our cleanups because we're not having to put all that crap through the wash plant. So let's get up here to this. We're going to go ahead and get into digging mode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig the top part of this off, and hopefully I can get down low enough that we won't be having issues getting all the way down to the bottom. I think we still are. Something else I found out by watching someone else's video too recently, the waterfall valley. So the drill only goes down 30 meters, but according to what they were saying in their stream slash video, um, waterfall valley can be like 60 meters deep or more. So what you're going to do is you're going to take all the stuff off the one layer and then re-drill it to get new numbers. And if that's the case, I mean, it's going to take several seasons to dig through that. Um, I mean, this one's 17 meters deep, and it's taken us, I don't know, quite a few days. I'd have to go back and look to see how many days we've been here, but we're not even close to having this done. I mean, if we look at the map real quick, we have all of this here, and then if we really wanted to get up and get this here too, because you know there's like 833 ounces in 6 meters, 335 and 5. Again, I'm probably not going to do this. I'm probably going to get back into here and then stop. Everything that's actually marked is what we're going to do. I don't see the point in trying to do the other ones because they're not even, this one maybe, but that's 13 meters down, and I've also pushed dirt into this area, so it might be kind of hard to do right now too. So probably what we're going to do is we're probably just going to dig through this, get done with this, and then we're going to go on to this one. And I might reset this because the way they were talking was if you have like 4 squares like this that are like 25, 25, 25 or whatever, it's good. But if you have them spread out like this, it's not as good. So like this one here is 2,500, but it's only 5 meters. So that's going to be a shallow spot. But supposedly this is like a big bowl here. So like this section here could be like 60, 70 meters deep. Like this one's only 20 meters deep, so that'll be easy enough. But when you get to the ones that say 30 on them, you got to be careful because it might be 60 in that area. Not a lot of overburden here though, which is good. But then all the good stuff's deep down. This is only, well, this is not bad. This is 2.98 ounces per meter, so that's pretty good. But this down here is 5.33. And then this one, same thing. You got some good spots in here. And then down deep it's 5. This one's really good, but I don't know how that's going to work. I don't even know where the Orange Beast is going to sit. And then someone else said in the comments that they usually strip mine theirs. And if you're watching this one, the guy who told me that, is it really 70 meters deep, 60 meters deep, or was that person mistaken on how deep they could go? So anyway, what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to dig this out here. I may bring the front loader in for a little bit down there, but I'm going to try to do probably most of it with the second excavator. And I'm probably going to set up waterfall with 2 excavators also. I don't know for sure yet. I'm kind of trying to watch videos to see if I can actually see anybody working on that claim, and I haven't seen it yet. I've seen Nighthawk. So also, if anybody has a YouTuber that I can check out to see the Waterfall Valley, that'd be greatly appreciated. Because I have never dug that claim before. And in previous times of doing this claim, I've never used the Dozer either. It was a learning experience. The guy that I was watching said it takes him about 2 hours to set up with the Dozer. And like I said, I probably spent between 4 and 5. Obviously, it was my first time, so there's got to be some trick to it that I don't know about yet. But hopefully, we'll figure it out over time. Now, I really don't want to dig out this one here, but I kind of have to. Because of where it's sitting, I need to get to the one that I'm actually sitting on. So that's kind of why I'm digging this one that's not marked. Plus, it'll make it easier for me bringing the Frankensteins back, so I can make it more straight instead of having them zigzag around. I originally started by coming in here and digging out the bottom dirt, which obviously is going to be way better than the stuff that I'm digging right now. But I was really shocked when we got less than we did on Pine Valley. And then after watching this guy's video, he did 60-some% clean out, and he had 17,000 gold on this claim. So I knew I was doing something wrong and decided to start looking around and figuring it out. Yeah, that was a crappy bucket. Let's go ahead and back this thing up a little bit. See if we can start digging this out a little easier. And get some dirt flying into the cordless here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to probably dig for, I don't know, 30 or so minutes and see if digging all that stuff down there gave us a big upswing in gold. Might do a cleanup, might wait to do a full cleanup later. Haven't quite decided on that yet. When I started this recording, it was probably 17% in there, I think. Like I said, I dug all that stuff to where the excavator's sitting out, so did pretty good. Yeah, bad scoop. I know this is probably not the best way to do it. Obviously, the more I move my arm, the slower I am at it. But once I can get it to move down below, it'll be a whole lot easier. Like, I kind of want to dig out the part that I've already dug out here. Basically, I want to dig out to where I'm straight along the line with the little bump behind me. And then we'll start having everything down below. And it should work out pretty good, I think. Seems like the core of this can hold more than the Frankenstein's can too. I do have to remember to shut these things off when I do a cleanup or switch days, so that we're not having to refuel. I ended up loading up that tanker twice to fill these things back up. I mean, and in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot of money, but if you repeatedly do that, it can add up quick. And I'm probably going to reset that. As we get closer to autumn, I'll reset that excavator down there and buy it outright. I just didn't want to spend the, I mean, we do have the money, but it's expensive when you buy it in the middle of the summer. And why not save a little extra money? Especially if I plan on leaving the orange beast here and getting new ones for the other. But I think that if you do a reset on a map, that it moves all your stuff back out from where it's set. So if we have a reset on this map, we're going to lose where it's sitting anyway, so we'll have to put them back in. So maybe it's better just to move them. But as you can see, this is going pretty smooth. I mean, better than it was before for getting down deep and keeping everything running smooth. This is still the fast setting on the Cordyless and the Frankenstein, so all the material's going through pretty quick. And the more that I can dig down, I mean, I probably could have done the Dozer deeper, but I was having issues. It's already full. I'm losing pay dirt. Is the wash plant shut off? Okay, I'm going. I didn't think I shut the wash plant off. Maybe I... Nope, that Cordyless is... Now that Cordyless is moving. Is it not on full speed, though? It is not on full speed. That is the issue. Okay. Well, it's fixed now. And we're already at 27%. Hopefully... Well, that'll start to catch up because we're not running dirt through it right now, so it'll catch up here in a minute. Let's go ahead and bounce back to this excavator here. Well, I thought I had them all running on the right fast speed. Alright, let's get back to my view that I had. I like this one here. Able to see the most for what I'm trying to do. Yeah, it'll be nice when I get that cordless down below and use that for dumping into from up here, and then I can do the cleanup from... So the way he had his set up, though, he was doing all the way down to the ground, and I don't think I pulled off enough with the dozer to do that. So maybe it's best if I actually do a cleanup down there with the other excavator or front loader, whatever, and then put a new Frankenstein in and have this dump onto that. I'm still getting pretty deep down there, though, so I don't know. Let's see if I can actually reach the bottom or not. I don't think I can. And that's as low as I can go right there. And that's probably still a meter, I'm guessing. And then as the tracks get in the way too, it makes it harder. Like if you're not digging right between your tracks, you can't get down as far. So maybe, let's check that out real quick. Let's go with this view for a second. So we want to go right about there. Yeah, see, I still can't quite reach the bottom. I don't know. I guess I'll just keep doing it the way I was doing it before and get as much off the top here as possible. And then either use the front loader, which is kind of slow, but I'll probably use the excavator down below to get the rest of it. Oh, that's pretty deep though. Maybe I can get down to the bottom. I'd have to move the excavator around a lot, I think, to get all the way down to the bottom though. Just keep going here and see if I can get a little deeper. That same spot here. Because if that's the case, then I could actually go with the front loader down below. And then it'd be a small amount I have to pick up. Yeah, I think I'm still going to have to... Okay, so with this current setup, I'm going to have to still use the excavator down below. Because the front loader is just not... doesn't do enough, I don't think. It would be nice to have a Frankenstein down below to dig into, though, or a cordless down below to dig into, because, like I said, the less I have to move my, why is it not going up? There we go. The less I have to move the arm, the more dirt I can dig. As you can see, the quicker I get it back up here, the less spots on the conveyor that's empty. Scoop it, bring it up and over. Just a long way to travel. So let's look at the gold map real quick. So we're working on this section right here, and we're down to the last 4 meters there. Same thing with this one. There's still, 800 between those two squares. How does that one have 0? Interesting. Let's turn that one off and see where it's at. Am I missing something here? Yeah, that's the one that my tracks are just hanging over the edge on. So this one here is that one. And that one says it has almost 0 dirt left in it, or 0 gold. Right now, this one back here. What the heck? I could have swore one of those just said 0 on them. Okay, well, this is the one I'm digging out so I can get a straight shot here. This one is the one that's just there, yeah. That one's been turned off, that one's been turned off. I got all those there. This one's still got 500 ounces in it. This one's still got 300 ounces in it. Just a couple meters left. 7 meters left on that one. 100 ounces a meter, basically. So yeah, we're just going to keep working our way across. Like I said, we're going to have some spots where we have a little bit of overburden we have to take care of, but that's fine. And see what we can do here. I have noticed that, I don't know if they changed things or something, but the excavator pulling will pull the excavator around more than it used to, which is kind of weird. And so I can't really leave the arm of that excavator down below either, because this dirt here hits it and it like disappears. Like, it doesn't go into the bucket. I don't know what's going on. So I'm having to move that out of the way when I dig up here. But look at all that gold that's coming up. Yeah, I mean, we still got quite a bit in here. I would like to have one of them 17,000 ounce cleanups, but like I said, I don't think I pulled enough overburden off. As you see, it just jerked there, so kind of bounced it around a little bit. Just do the best we can with what we got, I guess. And then we'll figure it out from there. The waterfall, I don't know, it's going to be, if that guy's right, it's going to be really difficult to mine that one. I mean, 60 meters deep, this thing digs like 10 to 12. 12 if you're lucky, 10's a good spot to say it digs. And so you're going to have to do it in stages. And I guess that would be like, dig the top part off, bring a dozer back in, flatten it back out so you can start your next level. And maybe that's what that guy was talking about when he said he strip mines it. I'd have to go back and look at the comments to see his name. I don't remember off the top of my head. But we're definitely getting some dirt out of here, so it is working out. At some point here, I'm going to have to either dig the bottom part or figure out something else, maybe a second cordyless. Remember, for the second cordyless up here, we already have two on the claim. A lot of arm swinging up and down though. Alright, so we're kind of teetering here. I'm going to have to back this thing up, unfortunately. I dug too much there. I was starting to get my tracks a little over too far. Let's just do this right here. And I'm going to try to dig out the stuff that I have spilled right here. A little bit. Need a better camera angle. There we go. And that's probably about as good as I'm going to get. In fact, that thing's probably going to fall off there when I unlock it. So I may have to reset that and bring it all the way around. Unfortunately. I mean, really how it should be sitting is it should be sitting straight away from me, so when I unfurl the bucket, it just dumps evenly across there. I just didn't have a chance to set it up that way because of where I started digging. My track's in the way? Seems like I should have been able to get down further than that. I know what it is. It's probably the dirt up here. So yeah, the next time I come on, I'll probably have the cordyless and the Frankensteins moved a little bit, making things a little bit straighter, so that we don't have this issue of spilling a bunch of dirt or digging out from under the cordyless. I mean, really, what would be nice is to have the cordyless right down on top of this dirt that's down here, but then I'd have no idea how to get it there. I wonder if I could pick it up and move it with the cables. Take a flat spot right down here and put it down there with the cables. I don't see any attachments on there though, so I don't think I can even hook to it. We're going to get a few more scoops here and then go down and see where we're at. I'm going to guess that it's probably 35, maybe 40 if we're lucky. When I went up and bumped that cordyless up, it was at 27%, so... I do know that it's going to be moving a little bit faster than it was prior, because like I said, it's all flat back behind me. Alright, let's go ahead and let this run through, and we will shut these all down. Because I got to dig out this now too, because all this dirt's good dirt. But like I said, nice and flat back here. You can see where the mounds are at, where I pushed all the dirt off the side. And then I don't think I went all the way up into here, but it would be really hard to get back into there to dig because of how I did the, like that would be the spots right there. It'd be that one's got no. Why is it so bright? So it'd be those 4 squares, which would be 3, 6, 14. It's only 1700, so yeah, we're definitely not doing those, but that's where it would be at. So we'll go ahead and turn those back off. We don't want to do those. And then you start getting into deeper and deeper. I mean, there's good amounts of gold in a couple of these spots, but it's 13 meters down. That's, where did it go? I thought I turned it on. This one? This one. We could get to that one. That'd be easy enough. 13 meters down, though. And I'd have to figure out how to get to it, too. Alright, so we're going to probably not do that. Let me go shut all this stuff down so we can see how much dirt we processed. 0H1. And then we get the fun joy of jumping through these things. Alright, so this one. Shut it off. Alright, so the next one is going to be this one. And we're going to shut it off. And then the next one. Let's see, it was that one, so it's probably going to be this one. Nope, wrong way. It's going to be this one. Alright, so that should have all those shut off, I believe. There's only 3 of them there. And we will shut this thing off. Alright, so we have 37%. Not bad. Go ahead and shut this off. Switch out the water so we're not wasting water, and we'll do a quick sleep to the next day to see how much material we processed. Just so we have a basic, total amount when... Why is that flipped over? So yeah, so basically we have a total amount when we do a cleanup so we can figure out how much dirt we have. I keep track of it on a piece of paper and then total it up at the end. Alright, so we got... What was still working? Yeah, man, something was still running. Alright, 53,000. Obviously we didn't get any gold today. I gotta go find out which one I had left running. I thought I turned them all off. I can see a red mark over here. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Did I not turn the excavator off? I thought I did. Well, I bet you it's... Nope, not that excavator down there. Yeah, it could be this one. Problem is, I don't know which one it is. Alright, so it's not that one. That thing looks like it's about to fall off the edge. Let's jump down here. I might have left this one on. I don't think I did, though. If I did and try to turn it on, I have to replace the filter for sure. Nope, that one's got fuel still. Okay, this one's got fuel. The truck, maybe? I don't think I had the truck running, though. Yep. Well, maybe it was the Dozer I left running when I reset it. So let's see if I hook up to this and get it turned back up. gonna go flying? This should be interesting. Come on, turn over. I don't think I can reset that either. Maybe I can hit it from the side and move it over. There we go. Because there's no Frankensteins over there that are running, I don't believe. Or there might be actually one. But I don't think I had it running. What? It was showing it was good. There we go. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Dozer should be up here somewhere. There's a Corylus there. Dozer is not up here. And that one's full. Where's the other Corylus? Over here somewhere, I think. There's the Dozer. And that Frankenstein is full too, so it's got to be the Dozer. Of course it's on the other side. Am I long enough? Yep, there's a Dozer. Alright. At least we figured that part out. So, yeah, I'm going to bump ahead probably an hour and then be ready for the next episode. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you do, click the like button. It really does help out the channel. If you have any tips or tricks, questions, or concerns, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle the Waterfall Valley. It seems like it's going to be pretty difficult to work that claim. I do want to work it though. Like I said, I've never done it before, so it is helpful. Let's go ahead and top that off too. Might as well. And fill this thing back up so it's full for when we do need it. But yeah, as I said, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a great day.